Introducing now the Plaza Lighting Company.
My holiday complete. Though you far from me, you say you'll be RB. That's a text I'll never delete. Choose just the right emoji, one that makes me LOL. And if you text me something crazy, I promise I won't tell. I don't care if you spell things right. I just want to hear from you tonight. Stroke those knees with your delicate touch and type the little words that mean so much.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Okay.
Miss you.
Miss you too.
Xmas sucks without you.
I know. LOL.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
A Facebook message isn't quite as sweet. I need more from that you than just a tweet. A snap on Snapchat doesn't last, and voicemail that's from Christmas past. Text me Merry Christmas, send a selfie too. If you do, I'll go neath the mistletoe and pretend my screen is you. Show me that you love me. Text, hold a kiss and hug me. I'll be right here waiting for my phone to start vibrating. Baby, text me Merry Christmas, and I will text you too. This Christmas, it's the least that we can do. Merry Christmas.
The Plaza Lighting Company.
Weren't
Give them
they
a big hand, everyone.
fantastic?
Come on, give them a big hand. Woo.
Well, the streets are filling up. A
I know,
lot of
look at
people
this.
braving the weather. And we have such a special treat for you tonight.
This is so exciting.
Oh, I'm so excited. She lives in Chicago now, but her hometown is where her heart is. Gillian Flynn is a best-selling author. She also is a Golden Globe nominee. She has achieved massive success, and she is from right here in Kansas City. Take a look. Gillian Flynn exploded into the national spotlight with her hit film Gone Girl. She won a Golden Globe for the screenplay based on her best-selling book. It sold millions of copies all over the world.
It's been a really very, very fun ride. You know, I think when you sit down to write a book, you know, and I wrote my first book just on nights and on weekends, and all you really are thinking about is just hoping it gets published, you know, or actually even hoping you can write the end.
The plot is set in rural Missouri. Gillian Flynn grew up here in Kansas City.
You know, for me, I just keep always coming back to the Midwest in my imagination. The books are either always, all three, either in Missouri or Kansas. I do a whole sort of thing set in West Bottoms in dark places, and to me, you know, people come up to me like, tell me about this West Bottoms place. I was like, you have to go see for yourself.
Flynn's other books, Sharp Objects and Dark Places, have both achieved success of their own. Dark Places was also made into a film with Academy Award-winning actress Charlize Theron starring as the main character.
It feels amazing. It feels so interesting when you get to see these great actors like Charlize Theron and Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike, you know, take on these roles and make them their own.
And now, on this Thanksgiving, she is thankful to be home. She's trying to digest her success and looking forward to feasting on the future.
The next book will be dark. I'm sure that was shocking. It's kind of a dark folkloric tale of murder that spans decades in the middle of the country.
Everyone, please give a warm welcome for Kansas City's own Gillian Flynn.
Gillian Flynn, everybody. Woo! Give me a hug. Merry Christmas to you. Happy Thanksgiving. So tell us, what's this like for you tonight? I mean, this is exciting.
It's so cool. So, you know, I write very dark and scary thrillers, so I'm pretty excited to be presiding over the darkest and scariest Thanksgiving lighting ever. I feel kind of proud that I brought the mood with me.
Yes, so we can blame you for the weather. No, I'm kidding. But you actually grew up coming to the Plaza Lighting, right?
I absolutely did. You know, my grandparents lived kind of over in the Brookside area, and we'd have Thanksgiving over there and walk down to the lights. I have great memories from all different ages.
And we see lots of kids out here braving the weather, and you brought your kids tonight. How important
How
is it
old
to
are
you
they?
to share? Yeah.
So I have a 5-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter, and this is their very first KC lighting. They've been told it's a magical thing, so they're very excited about it.
So Gone Girl. Now, how long did it take you to write that novel? I saw the movie. She read the book.
It took a couple years. I'm not a fast writer, so it took a lot of false starts and stops and trying to figure out what it was. But it was sort of, you know, it was a great surprise when it took off the way it did.
And you have so many more projects coming up. Tell us a couple of them that you have in the works right now.
Yeah, so right now we're putting together a TV series based on Sharp Objects, my first book. And I'm writing a heist thriller for Steve McQueen, who directed 12 Years a Slave. That will be set in Chicago. And then it's back to the basement office at home to write the next book.
What is the first book you ever wrote? How old were you, and how long has it been?
You know, the first one came out in 2006, I think. Yeah. So
You're on quite a roll right now.
it's been really fun couple of years.
And you've been gone from Kansas City for a while now. What are some of your favorite memories? Kansas City has so many great traditions, like the Plaza Lighting. What are some of your favorites growing up?
I mean, just growing up in Kansas City, there's just no place like it. I mean, I'm the biggest Kansas City booster ever. I had my wedding back here so I could drag all my friends who had never been to Kansas City, and they were all like, that's the greatest town ever. And like, now I understand why you talk about it all the time.
Okay, and you know what? I have one more question. It is the greatest city. Now, all of you know who Rob Riggle is, right? You know, remember Rob Riggle, the comedian? He flipped the switch last year. So Gillian and Rob have been going back and forth because Rob's been giving you a hard time about flipping the switch, right?
I think he's a little threatened by the whole thing. And we have a little rivalry going about technique, how it's going to be done, who's going to do it better, and be more. I'm going to be more memorable, obviously.
I think so.
No one's going to forget the incredibly rainy, storm-ridden Plaza Lighting that I got to do. So I just hope I live up to his name.
And this is very exciting. Now we're going to go. You and I are going to go out and pick a kid. Let's go. Let me look. Who wants to be our kid tonight? Who wants to be our kid? Where are all the kids out here? We have that tough choice.
I know.
You guys have a lot of pressure on you.
It's a lot of pressure.
Okay, a lot of pressure, but right now we're actually going to listen to the snow globes for a little bit
Here
longer.
are the snow globes.
This is a song called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. It was written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, a famous American writer who on Christmas morning one day woke up in the midst of intense personal struggles and a lot of loss, wrote a song of hope and transcending our challenges and the power of love to be able to do that. So this is a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of dry weather for you all, for you strong and brave souls out there in the crowd tonight. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And thought how as the day had come,
the Snow Globes performing now, and we'll get right back to tonight's KCP&L Plaza Lighting ceremony in just a few minutes.